Good morning, my dear students. Let me continue HTML editors. So last time we have discussed HTML chapter and introduction. So today I will be continuing with HTML editors only. So as you all know, HTML is known as hypertext markup language, and it is actually used for designing and creating web pages, as I told you earlier. So today let's discuss HTML editors. Okay, so HTML editors, there are two types of HTML editors. There are two types. One is WYSIWYG. This is one editor, and second one is the text editors. So this one WYSIWYG, must be wondering what is this. There is an acronym for this. This is what you see is what you get. Okay, what you see is what you get. So this is one of the editor, which is an inbuilt editor which is there in the computer system. So you will not get WYSIWYG, but in place of this you will get Adobe PageMill and Adobe Dreamweaver. This is your page or HTML editor. The second editor is known as the text editor. For example, Notepad and WordPad, okay, which is there in the system. These are also an inbuilt text editor. So normally in our whenever we design a web page, we use Notepad, which is the text editor. Okay. So what you see is what you get, as I told you, is an acronym for what you see is what you get. Just as the name implies, these editors are easy to use for the creation of HTML document. It is very easy to use text editor to create a web page for the beginners. Okay. These have inbuilt graphical user interface where you can easily design and create a web page without writing any HTML code. So you don't have to write any HTML code in these kind of editors. But if you want to design your own HTML editor, then we have to use Notepad, which is also a text editor. Text editors are basic text applications where you have to write each line of HTML code. So in text editor, as I told you, we have to write the code, HTML code in each and every line. Okay, that way you will learn how to create a web page in HTML. For some example of text editors are Notepad and WordPad. As I told you earlier, it is recommended to use text editors to create HTML document in the initial learning phase. Yes, in an initial learning phase, when you are learning, when you are a beginner learning, you wanted to learn HTML web page designing, then I suggest you to learn HTML in Notepad only, okay, which is one of the text editor. Create and save a web page using HTML editor. So here in this chapter, in your chapter, the text editor, which is known as Notepad, is being used, and I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to discuss about how to create a text HTML in Notepad. To create an HTML document in Notepad, what you need to do is, first you need to open Notepad. Okay, you need to open Notepad. Where do you get Notepad? You will get Notepad in Start, Program, Accessories, and you will get Notepad there. Or you simply right click on your desktop computer and click on Notepad. Okay, so once you click on Notepad, you will see the Notepad window will open. Okay, then you will start writing HTML code. Now what is HTML code? We will discuss this also. To write an HTML code, you need to know the basic structure of an HTML document. So let's discuss the basic structure of an HTML document. Basic structure of an HTML document. Now, an HTML document contains two distinct parts, the head and the body. So, in HTML there are two basic parts, okay. It contains two basic parts, one is head and one is body. The head contains information about the document that is not displayed on the screen. The body contains everything that is displayed. So, head section contains the information which will not be displayed on the screen, but the body contains the information which will be displayed on the screen. For example, head section contains the title of your web page, okay. The title of your web page will not be displayed on the screen, but the title of your web page will be displayed on the title bar, okay. And whatever text or the images that you wanted to display on the screen, that will be written in the body section, okay. The basic structure of an HTML consists of 4 sets of HTML tag. This basic structure contains 4 sets of HTML, which is known as tags, okay. So, children, if you have your book, please turn to page number 96 and have a look. You can refer your book also, page number 96. As I told you, there are 4 sets of HTML tags. HTML, head, title, body. Now, what is this? I'll show you how this tags looks like. This is your angle bracket, HTML and HTML. Now comes head, then comes head, okay. Head, then comes, I'll write here only, same thing, title and title, then the last one is body, then comes body. So, children, see, in my earlier class I have told you about the feature of HTML, where I have discussed that HTML is case insensitive, okay. Insensitive means you can either write it in uppercase or you can write it in lowercase or in sentence case. It will not make any difference, okay. That is why I have written it in capital letter. Here I have written in sentence case. If you want, you can write in capital letter or everything in small letter. So, it is case insensitive, okay. So, these are the 4 main HTML tags. You will be writing an HTML code using these tags, okay. Head, first let me discuss HTML. HTML, these tags defines the document as web page and is the root element, is the main element of your HTML, which is known as HTML. If you are writing an HTML code, you have to start writing HTML first. It indicates the start and end of the HTML. So, this is the start and slash means end, okay. This is start and this is end. So, whatever code that you are going to write in an HTML should come in between these 2 tags, okay. First you start with HTML and after you finish writing, then you have to end with this HTML, but you have to give the slash, okay. So, this is the root element of HTML document. Now, next is head tag. As I told you, whatever you write in the header section will not be displayed on the screen. This is the header tag. The header contains information about the document that will not appear on an actual page, such as the title of the document, the author and so on. So, like you are making a web page and you want to give a title to the web page, that title will not be displayed on the screen, but that title will come on the title bar. So, that particular title or author name will be written within the head section. The head section is for that. So, whatever title name or author name you want to write, you will write in between and you will close the head section with the slash, okay. Then comes title. The title of your web page will be defined in a title tag. The title must be between the head tag. So, First you will write head, then you will write title. So the title that we are going to write will come between the title tag, but after you finish writing the title, then only you have to close your head section. I will show you that also. Then the main thing, the main element is known as the body. The body tag contains all the information and other visual content on the page. All your images, links and plain text must go between the opening tag, that is body tag, and the closing body tag. So whatever informations, pictures, video that you wanted to display in your web page will come in between the body tag. So whatever main information that you are going to write will be written within the body tag. So this is the main 4 HTML tag which has to be used when designing a web page. Other than these tags, there are other tags also which are not so compulsory when you are writing an HTML tag, but to edit your HTML page, you can always use these other tags also, which we will discuss later. You might have to use these other tags also to edit your HTML document, but these 4 sets of, these are the basic structure of HTML, these are the main HTML tags which has to be there while writing an HTML document. Okay, now let me show you how to write an HTML tag. In your notepad, how will you write an HTML tag? You will write HTML like this, then you will write head. Okay, then you will write title. Then what title you want to give? Title, my web page. So this will be my title. So I don't need any other title. So I wanted to close my title here. Okay. Then comes header section. I want only title, so I don't want anything else. So I will close my header section here, head here. Okay, sorry, head here. I will close head here. Then I wanted to write something in my body section. So I will open body section here. Okay, here I wanted to write my first. This is just a basic HTML code. My first page in HTML. So this is my this particular line or sentence I wanted to display in my page. Okay. Then body is this much only. I will close my body section. Then at the end I wanted to close my HTML because I don't want to write anything else after this. So this is my HTML tag. So here whenever you are writing an HTML, first you have to open HTML, then you have to open head section, which is compulsory. Then in the head section I want to give a title. You may give, you may not give. Okay. Then in the title section, I just want to keep this much only. Then I will close head section. Then I wanted to write something in my body section. There I'll open body, my first page in HTML. So within the body section, you can insert images, you can insert videos, audios. Okay, you can insert some more text in, or you can either give hyperlink also. It should be within the body section. After that, you close body, then you close HTML. So this is the basic HTML code that you have to write in the notepad. So this is the basic HTML program. Okay. Now basic HTML tags, apart from these 4 tags which we have discussed, HTML, head, title and body, there are other tags also. The most important tag in HTMLs are heading, paragraph and line breaks, which is very important. Heading is important. Paragraph should be there when you are writing or you're making a web page, and the line breaks has to be there. Okay. For example, opening tag HTML and closing tag HTML, which has to be there. So there are two types of tags, container and empty tags. As I told you, container tags, all these are container tags, and the tag with the slash are known as the empty tags. Okay. Now see, the tag which have both the opening and closing. Okay. So this one HTML, which has got HTML with the slash, head with the head slash, title with the title slash, and body with the body slash, which is compulsory when you are writing a HTML and known as container tag. Now these are container tag which is mandatory, which has to be there in HTML. Then other than that, in there are empty tags also, which you may not require these tag with the slash. Okay, those are known as the empty tags. So I will discuss container and empty tags here. All the tags with the slash, which is compulsory, like when you write HTML, you have to end your HTML with the slash, which is known as, these type of tags are known as container tags. Okay. Now there are other tags which is known as empty tags. For these tags, you may write or you may not write this kind of tag with the slash. Those types of tags are known as empty tags, which do not require any closing tag. For example, P for paragraph, you don't have to give P like this. You write, you may not write, it will not make any difference. P for paragraph, H1 for heading, BR for break, B for bold, okay, U for underline, I for italic. So these type of tags are known as empty tags. Okay, so you don't need to give a tag with the closing slash. Okay, these are empty tag. Now in HTML there are heading size also. Okay, let's discuss the heading size in HTML. Heading size means the size of your text. Okay, heading means the size of your text. The size of your text. Heading are defined with H1 to H6. H1 defines the largest heading, while H6 defines the smallest. Okay, so there are 6 heading size: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. This is the largest and this is the smallest. Largest and the smallest. Biggest one, bigger size, if you want heading, if you want your heading to be displayed at the largest or the biggest size, you can use H1, and if you want the smallest one, then you can use H6. Okay, you can see page number 97, heading size. You can see the sample there. If you use H1, you will see the text in a bigger size, and if you use H6, you will get it in the smallest size. Then I told you about line break, which is used as BR for line break, HR for horizontal rule, then B for bold, I for italic, U for underline. All these are tags which will be used. Now, after you use all these tags, you can use the font color, okay, font color of your text, or you can choose the font style also. The tag, this tag changes the color of your text. Now, to give a font color, you need to know the code, okay? You need to know the type or the name of the font style which is there in Microsoft Word. Just have a look at Microsoft Word and click on the font style. You will get different names of the font, okay? You should remember the name and you have to type the name there. And font color, there are certain codes for the color which you have to write, okay? Then what I am trying to tell you is when making a web page, you can change the font color and font style also, okay? At the same time, you can align the text to center, you can align the text to left side, right side and all, okay? Now after that, you can use superscript and subscript. As I told you in Microsoft Word, that superscript and subscripts are used when writing and chemical equations and mathematical equations like a square, this is superscript, and a to the a base 2 is sub. You might have to use this kind of equations in HTML, so you have to apply superscript and subscript also, okay? Then comes tag attributes. Tag attributes are when you wanted to change the color of your web page, the background color of your web page, then you can use BG color like this, BG COLOR. So make sure you will not write COLOUR color in computer, because computer will not accept that spellings. So color will be COLOR color. BG color will change the background of your web page, okay? Then after you finish writing all this, after you finish making an HTML document, what you need to do is you just need to save your HTML. You just need to save your HTML as save as, okay? When you are saving, you need to save as the web page. How will you save it? You have to save as my page. Any name you can give, but after you give your file name, make sure you write .html. After you write mypage.html, your notepad will be saved as a web page. Then after that, you have to go to that file, that saved file, and you open it, you will get the web page, okay? I will send you one video also later on to see how does this HTML works, okay? So children, in this chapter, only the basic things, okay? The basic tags are there and the container tag and empty tag is there in HTML. So maybe in class 7 and class 8, you might get other features of HTML. So for now, in your syllabus, only the basic things are there which I have discussed to you. So in my next class, I will send you some videos also, and I will be sending the exercises also, okay? Thank you, children.